Welcome to the English lesson. Before, how are you? I hope you are always doing great. Today, you are going to learn about the Golden Falcon. We're going to continue lesson, and will be interesting topic. Why? Because we are talking about uh, a theft. So let's check one by one and explore more, especially the news of the Golden Falcon. Okay, can you think of a famous object in your country, Indonesia, that was stolen? I found this news. Let's read and try to understand the news. So it's taken from the Jakarta Post last March 2020. The headline is COVID-19 hundreds of boxes of masks stolen from West Java Hospital. So the summary of the news is a total of 470 boxes of surgical masks have been stolen from Pagelaran Hospital in Cianjur, West Java. They were the supply from January to March, and the financial loss caused by the theft is around 100 million rupiah. Hospital workers, security guards, and parking attendants had been questioned by the police and the staffs. Okay, so what do you think of the news before? So that is the news that is related to the COVID pandemic COVID-19, and because of maybe the hospital really needs the what we call the surgical mask, and unfortunately there was a theft stealing it, and the financial loss is was the effect from the theft, right? So maybe this was also government's concern to check and also to send what the hospital really need, right? Especially to help the patients who are now hospitalized because of the pandemic COVID. Okay, so this news show us that a famous object that was stolen is surgical mask, as many as 470 boxes that supposed to be the supply from January to March in Pagelaran Hospital, West Java. And police also tried to catch the thief and also interviewed the hospital workers, security guards, and parking attendants whether they knew about the thief, or maybe they maybe somebody witnessed the theft itself. Okay, now let's move to the text. The news also, a mini news about the Golden Falcon theft from Sachi Museum. The Golden Falcon, one of the most important and valuable exhibits at the Sachi Museum, has been stolen. It happened during the early hours of Sunday morning when the alarm began to sound at the Sachi Museum. Security guards didn't see anybody entering or leaving the museum, although an eyewitness confirms seeing somebody running out of the back entrance of the museum. Investigators have a look everywhere for the thief and the falcon, but they are nowhere to be found. Nothing else was stolen from the museum. So what has happened? Has happened is the Golden Falcon was stolen from the Sachi Museum. And when did it happen? It happened during the early hours of Sunday morning. And where did it happen? It was happened at the Sachi Museum. There was an eyewitness who confirmed that she or he saw somebody running out of the back of the museum. And investigators also have tried to look everywhere for the thief and the falcon, but they are nowhere to be found. And only the falcon was stolen, nothing more. Okay, now let's move to, yes. Now you are going to study about quantitative pronouns. Yes. So as you can see, the tags that have underlined, they are identified as quantitative pronouns using somebody, someone, anybody, anything, something, somewhere, anywhere, and so on. Let's study more one by one about them. Okay, body and one. Anybody, somebody, anyone, someone. Okay, let's take a look one by one. One example. From the first example, security guards didn't see anybody. So anybody here, which is underlined, the meaning is not one person. And anybody, any, is used in negative sentence because it has not here. Security guards didn't see anybody entering or leaving the museum. So anybody, which means not one person, in this case used as negative sentence, using not. Next, example 2, everyone or everybody have the same meaning, which is all people comes into the meeting room. All people, everyone, all people, or everybody comes into the meeting room. Nah, everyone or everybody here is singular. So when you use everyone or everybody, and you use also present tense, so it means you will add ses because they are singular noun, even though the meaning is all people. So everyone, everybody as the singular noun. So as the verb, if you use present tense, you have to add ses. Come becomes comes. Next, example 3, somebody. Somebody, someone is the same. A person who isn't known. Okay, somebody. We don't know yet who her name is or who his name is. Somebody has opened the door before I did. So the meaning of this sentence means I didn't know who opened the door before I did. Okay, so somebody here is a person who isn't known yet. Who opened the door before I did? I didn't know, but there must be somebody who did it. Next, example 4, nobody, no one, or none. They are the same and have also same definition, which is not one person. Not one person was interested in the talk. Or you can say nobody was interested in the talk. Nobody, no one, none is similar with everyone and everybody as the singular noun. So you will use was, not were. Okay, or maybe if you use present tense, you still use is or not are. Okay, that is about body and one. Nobody, no one, somebody, someone. Let's move to where. We have everywhere, nowhere, somewhere, or anywhere. Let's find out why. Let's check one by one. Example 1, investigators have looked everywhere. Every plus where, everywhere means all places. For the thief and the falcon, but they are nowhere. No plus where, nowhere means no place to be found. Example 2, Jane is looking for somewhere. Somewhere, it means in or at a place that isn't stated or known yet. Jane is looking for somewhere she can store her bike. My brother couldn't find his folder anywhere, in any place at all. So it means in anywhere here is also used in the negative sentence. This sentence using could, not, couldn't. So it is as negative sentence. Couldn't find his folder anywhere or in any place at all. Thing, we have nothing, everything, something, anything. Example one, nothing, not one thing, nothing. Example, same, no one, right? Nobody, same, nothing, not one thing, nobody, not one person. Nothing else was stolen from museum, not one thing. Example two, my sister washed everything yesterday, everything, all the things that she washed yesterday. There's something sharp in my shoe, something, somewhere. And then somebody also have the same definition, whether though they have different object. If something, it means an object or action isn't exactly known. Something, what is it? Find out. What's something sharp in your shoe? Right? And the last one, I don't want to say anything, any object to upset her, any action to upset her. Again, in this example, anything, anywhere, anyone, anybody are used in a negative sentence. Okay, now that is about quantitative pronouns. Let's move to homophones as the use of English in lesson 3. Everyone, you may check part 5 and 6. Homophone, what is that? A word that is pronounced the same as another word but has different meaning or spelling or both. Example, what I provided is for number and for preposition intended to be given to. If you are writing a letter, example, oh, this is for you, when you want to give the letter to somebody that you give to. So for, it means intended to be given to, and then for is the number. So for here pronounced the same, but they have different spelling and of course different meaning. Number 2, right and ride. So right as adjective, which means correct, or maybe also opposite of left. And right here as a verb, which means sending information to someone. I am writing a letter, sending information to somebody. If right, yes, that is right answer, correct answer. Right, have the same pronunciation and have different meaning and spelling. The last one, heal. Heal, doctor's job to make someone well after injury. Heal as the verb and heal as the noun, the raised part at the back of shoe of woman or girls, right? So this is also have same pronunciation and have different meaning and spelling. So the strategy to understand the homophone is to memorize the verbs, the words that you have not. So if you don't know the meaning, you have to find it out. So you know what word is what is the correct word to answer. Let's try. Okay. Okay. No one knows. Knows as the body part or on your face, or knows as the verb who the thief is. Knows, knowing something. No one knows. The guard ate. The guard ate a snack. A snack. So it means not ate the number, but ate the verb to of eat. Okay, be careful. This is also can be happen. The verb one, the verb two, or the past participle of the verb. Hour, not referring to the clock, but hour is the possessive pronoun of we. So we don't say we dog, but our dog started to bark. Or maybe you know our classroom. So the possessive pronoun of we. Number 4, there. Not there, the object of they, but there, as the preposition. Was a man running out of the door. There was a man running out of the door. And the last one, he had a very long pointed nose, not nose as the verb. Okay, so I think this is an interesting topic for you, especially the one who have not uh, memorized enough words. So this is your time, okay, to memorize little by little, maybe by reading, so you will know the meaning of the words, and don't be lazy to find it out or look it up in your dictionary. Okay, before this is the lesson 3 that we have discussed. So you have learned about homophones, a word that has same pronunciation but have different meaning and spelling. And next you also have learned about quantitative pronoun, talking about someone, somewhere, anywhere, anything, anybody. I hope you keep reviewing at home so you will understand more our topic today. Okay, thank you before for paying attention and stay healthy at home. Bye-bye.